Hello. Right, I'm making a risotto, which, if you know me at all, I find quite boring. So I thought I'm gonna have a little chat with you guys, and you're currently in my baked bean cupboard. So do excuse me. I've got a little tin of baked bean cupboard. That's bollocks. You're actually in my tea, beans, oat cake, sugar, all the other lovelies. Dried mango, vinegar. That's the cupboard you're in, okay? But anyway, just wanted to have a little word about gaslighting, right? Because the more people I see, the more I realise that people have got gaslighting. Hi guys, say hi, won't you? I can't see you because you're behind a thing of beans, but say hi when you're there. The more people I meet, the more I realise that gaslighting is quite a big old thing, and it doesn't just happen to people in movies. It doesn't just happen. I'm making risotto as well. It is a thing, right? And it's quite a big thing. Hi Jules. Hi everybody. And if you, for instance, have ever felt like, they tell me I'm just too sensitive, or apparently I'm just being really silly, and apparently that actually never really happened. Hi Luke. You're coming tonight, by the way. Right? When someone makes you or encourages you to believe and encourages you to challenge your own reality, right? That's basically the textbook thing for gaslighting. And it happens all the time, doesn't it? Hi, Phil. And I would invite you to challenge anybody who does it to you. So if you get told, you're just so sensitive, you're so oversensitive, that's just their reaction to your behaviour or something. So if you do respond to something in a very sensitive way, you're not oversensitive, you're not overprotective of your children, you're not taking it a little bit seriously. That's your emotions and that's your feelings, okay? And they are so valid. And we've got maybe really used to invalidating ourselves and actually saying, I'm just being a bit silly, or I'm being a bit sensitive, or I shouldn't really think that or feel that. And it's become such a normal phenomenon to entirely challenge what we feel is right because somebody told us it's wrong. And what's actually happening is that person who finds you oversensitive is just challenged by you. You're actually triggering something in them. So sorry if you can hear all the noise. Making risotto, and usually it goes a bit slower than this. You're basically challenging and triggering things in them that made they feel uncomfortable. So what they're then doing is throwing it back on you, saying, I'm feeling uncomfortable in your presence, therefore it must be you. Okay, and somebody who's maybe quite empathetic and think, oh my gosh, I don't want that person to be challenged, therefore, it must be me. And a lot of people I meet, both men and women, have been in relationships where gaslighting has become such a massive thing, where they are literally second guessing their every move because it doesn't actually appeal to the other person's reality. If this makes any sense to you at all, and it will make a lot more sense to a lot of people. It is a really big thing that is going on. Bloody risotto. I don't think I'm going to eat it either, but you've got to try it, yeah. So, for example, a child is saying, it makes me so sad when you go. You think, don't be silly. Stop feeling like that. Right? That is, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm saying when a parent says, don't be silly, don't feel, that's you going, I don't want you to feel those things. Not... So that's you saying, I feel uncomfortable with you being sad. Mummy, I don't want to go to school. Well, don't be silly, it'll be fine. And I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just showing you that gaslighting is something that's become just part of what we do. We don't like someone's emotions, therefore we minimize it and we pretend it's not happening. Now, when you become really honest with yourself, right, and really authentic, which I am literally practicing every day. I'm being so honest and so upfront with my friends, and my emotions and something that, this is where I'm at, this is what I'm doing, this is how I feel, and that's okay if you don't resonate with it. That's absolutely fine if it doesn't fit with you, because I've got to be true to myself. And when you're very true to yourself, you'd be really amazed at the people you attract into your world. So when you start being really honest, when someone says you're a bit oversensitive and you go, no, I don't think so. That actually, I'm not oversensitive. That actually triggers something in me. That's not me being oversensitive. That's just me that's just me being aware of my emotions. So when someone says, oh, you're a bit emotional, I think, okay. I'm a bit emotional because you find it tricky because my emotions are triggering you. It really is like, it is how people lose confidence in themselves. It's how people start changing to suit other people's needs. And we do it, everybody does it, we do it all the time. And when it becomes a problem is when you're with somebody who actually quite likes the fact they can change you. And then it turns out, you can end up being kind of in more, controlling relationships of narcissism. And I know narcissism's banded about, right? Narcissism is banded about a lot. But it's actually, hi Phil, so I'm going to move my bean so I can see who's waving. Hi Luke, hi Amelia. You were talking about this today. I know. Well, it's I think I was talking about it last night with Kel as well, Amelia. It was interesting. Kel, we had a group chat, TCT, which hopefully you'll be part of soon. Anyway, so it's like, where was I? So narcissism as well. Banded about. Everyone bands that about. Do you know what's more common than we know? Where people literally want to break you down in order to have control and power. By being super lovely and then shifting the rules all the time and really making you question your reality. And gaslighting is a big part of why relationships get super toxic. Hello Lou, hello everybody. I first of all I'd invite you to have a look at the current relationships, friendships as well, that you currently have. If you say hi when you're on and have a chat with me, it means that more people will see me and come and join on. Like I say, it's just like a risotto live. So I would invite you to have a look at your friendship group, your relationships, and I'm talking about even like parents as well, girlfriends, boyfriends. Do you ever get told, oh God, you're being so pathetic? A wife, don't feel that, that's silly. Are you also somebody who says that? Right? That doesn't mean you're an evil person, by the way. We all say to our kids, oh, I'll be alright, don't be silly, you'll be fine. Because it makes us feel uncomfortable with these emotions. And bear in mind, so your emotions make other people uncomfortable. And the more emotional being you are, the more you feel things, the more you're going to weirdly trigger certain people. But on the flip side, when you are truly honest with your feelings and you stand in them and say, no, this is how I feel, and it is okay, and it is absolutely right to feel these things, then you attract your tribe, right? Whoa, when you start attracting those people in. If any of you currently, like, it's a really amazing situation for it to be happening, but it's also a lot of gaslighting happening. That's why I'm bringing it up. If any of you, I know you're everyone's meeting new people at the moment. Has anybody recently just been so honest with their emotions that it's attracted people in? And the more you do it, it gets kind of, ooh, okay, I'm going to be a bit more. I'm going to say no a bit more, and I'm going to do that a bit more. And I'm really going to be authentic, because then you'll start attracting more and more and more people in. So, but literally, go away and without judgment, because bear in mind, I've done it, you've done it, we've all done it. We've all gaslighted somebody, not because we want control, but because we're uncomfortable with their emotions. That's what the key is here. They're uncomfortable with someone else's emotions. So go and have a little look. I would invite you to have a little look and a little play around. And just note people. Say, oh, hang on. So even I would then be tap on it or ask my heart and say, who doesn't let me feel what I need to feel? Who in my life undermines my emotions or my feelings or my thoughts? Who does that, right? I genuinely would ask the question, see what happens. And it doesn't mean you have to shun them out of your life and say, do you know what, fuck off, you're diminishing my emotions. That was not what it means. What it means is you need to be aware of it. And so when that person says, don't be silly, that's ridiculous you're feeling that, say, but I do feel it and that means something. The fact I feel something means it's something, and that's relevant. And you will either shock them into going, oh my God, I'm so sorry, shit, I did not mean to diminish you, blah, 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 blah. Or they'll go, fucking shut up. Now if they go, fucking shut up, they're probably not your people. And that's really hard if you genuinely want to be with those people. Just hashtag, just saying. But you might find more often than not that person did not realise they were doing that. And just say, when you start really standing up for yourself and in your own self, you really do, I hope this result is alright. You know what? Just say, I hope it is. I'm sure it will be. I'm sure it'll be fine. When you do, you'll be absolutely shocked at the amount of people who you will actually bring closer to you. So I would genuinely love to hear your thoughts on that. And if you do it yourself, if you can go, oh my goodness, I do that. How are you going to turn it around? Because I could give you all the words in the world to turn it around, but it's really cool and really important it comes from you. So if you find you are saying, oh, don't be silly, just get on with it. Say, you know, the alternate could be, oh my God, why do you feel like that? Oh my goodness, that's really interesting. What makes you feel that? Okay, so case in point, I don't really want to go to school. All right, okay, I hear you. What's up? Why do you feel like that? Does this? All right, okay. Why do you think that is? And you know, like we all moan about annoying toddlers. What happens is we moan about annoying toddlers asking too many questions, and so they stop asking questions. And one of the biggest things I teach people is to ask themselves questions and ask your kids questions. Really, why is that? Oh my goodness, why is that then? And very quickly you'll get to the root of why they don't really want to go to school or why they don't want that person around. You go, oh my goodness, what makes you think that? Why do you feel that then? All right, that's interesting. Why is that then? And you're not putting any of your shit onto them. You're just simply asking them to explore it themselves. And if someone says to you, you're so over emotional, why do you think I'm oversensitive to that? That's a really interesting thought. Why do you think I'm oversensitive? And without judgment, just say, all right, you think I'm being too emotional. That's really interesting. Why is that then? What do you find challenging about that? And you start asking all the questions, and you will very quickly find the answers, and you'll find the triggers. So, it's not me, it's you. Oh, right. Okay, I don't seem to be having a problem with my emotions. You do. So, what's up there? Yeah? So, it can be very interesting just to ask some questions without emotion, without judgment, to try and get to the root of it. Right. I probably should pay more attention to my risotto now, but I'd love to hear your thoughts on that, the gaslighting type thing. And yeah, what you're going to do about stuff in your life or things that you do, things that other people do to you. And yeah, I'd love to hear about the connections you've made by being super authentic. So much love. I hope you're all going to come tonight, are you, to my part 2. You don't have to come to part 1. Part 2, it was just so good. Part 1 wasn't part 1 until I created a part 2. Yeah, Mind Your Money Bootcamp part 2. It's going to be really, really good. It's going to get all these stories and things, a little bit like we've just done now, but be really, really good. 8 p.m. If you can't make it there straight away, don't worry. Just log in and I'll let you in, and you can join the chat. It's always a great bunch of people, and yeah, I might put a little bit of makeup on so it doesn't look quite so rough. Okay, so I'll see you at 8, hopefully. If not, have a wicked night. There's risotto if you want it. I'm not sure anyone else is going to have any. See you later.